Hello BCom students. So today we are going to discuss an important topic: constants, identifiers, reserve words. Okay, together it is called C tokens. So very important question. C tokens. Okay, together keywords, identifier, constants. 1, 2, 3. Together it will be called, or this 6 will be called C tokens. Okay, last time we discussed the C language rules. So certain rules are there in C language. For example, semicolon must be used for every line. Number of pairs for bracket should be same. One left is there, then we should have a right. Small case letters. Okay. So along with the rules, okay, we should use character set A to Z, small capital and numbers. So you observe any program, for example, okay, certain symbols are there. For example, hash symbol, comment symbol, here down hash symbol. Okay, so some words are there like int. Two times we have int. Some keyword is there like main. Okay, some keyword is there like return. Okay, and open brace, close brace. Here also open bracket, close bracket. Here also open bracket, close bracket. This is also called brackets, angular brackets, less than, greater than. So in this small program we have number of pieces, number of entities, units. Every smallest unit you take, anything you take, hash symbol, include keyword. Okay, this is header file. Int. Okay, again int, and here we have number. Okay, we take one more example. Okay, here we have char, and here we have var. Character, data type, integer data type, var means variable name. Okay, we take one more example. Again we have char keyword. Okay, so semicolon, symbols, written keyword again. Okay, so in order to write any program, okay, we have certain entities, building blocks, smallest units in the program. We should use all of them together or independently. So they are called C tokens. Okay, let us see what is C token. In C programs, each word and punctuation is referred as a token. Everything within the program is called token. Okay, token means smallest entity. C tokens are the smallest building block or smallest unit of a program. Every part in the program is nothing but a C token. The compiler breaks a program into the smallest possible unit, which is called token. Okay, so just now as I explained, int x or int number. So here the compiler will understand like that int is a keyword, reserved word, number is an identifier. Okay, you can write in place of number, you can write n also. You could write here n, then always everywhere you should use like n only. Okay, int number, or you can use n, you can use abc, okay, or my number. Okay, so everywhere we should be same n in the program. Previously it was number. Okay, so user words are identifier. This is identifier number, for example. This is reserved word, and they are called data types also. So integer stands for int stands for integer, so reserved word. So like we have 6 types of tokens. These 6 will be used within the program. Okay, first type of token is what? Keywords or reserved words. Second, identifiers. Third, constants. Fourth, strings. Fifth, operators. Sixth, special symbols. Okay, let us see. Keywords. Before going for the keyword, let us see whether our int. So far we discussed int. Int and for example, yes, int is there, sir. Char is there, yes, sir. Char is there. Okay. In certain examples, C rules, we used float keyword. Float is there? Yes, float. Okay, so not only int for float char, there are 32 reserved words in C language. How many? 32 keywords are there, which are predefined for the compiler and the programmer. Okay, for example, you open any mobile. For example, all mobiles will have an option message or SMS, text message. So after compiling the message, we'll have the symbol, send symbol, or the command send. It may be any phone, right? We'll have inbox, incoming message. While compiling the message, while composing the message, you have to write the message in words, numbers. Then you have to enter the sender's number. Then click on send. Okay, we'll have some option, menu option. For example, send, delete. Okay, forward. Okay, so like what is send means send the message to the recipient. Delete the current message. So like we have certain meaning for the words. Here also C language will consist of words. These words are predefined for the compiler and the user. Okay, after ending the syllabus you will be right using 32 keywords, hardly 32 keywords water. And why they are called reserved words, keywords? The meaning and working of these words are already known to the compiler. For example, in our program we're using int char float, for example. Okay, so in the future we'll be using many words, like 32 keywords are there. Okay, no need to by heart. At the end of the syllabus you will be learning all the keys and not just semicolon. Okay, right, that types lo will get int, float, short, okay, and other things. Okay, so here has been as given, no need to by heart. ఇప్పుడు గుర్తుపట్టండి, you remember we discussed int char float. So integer data type, character data type, float. So these are called reserved words. Example for reserved words, int char float, for example. Okay, float ab, return is also keyword. Okay, the float is used to declare float variables, return is used to return integer value. Next, identifiers. Okay, so in mathematics we'll be writing we'll be doing small exercise. Okay, add the two given numbers, a equal to 5, b equal to 7. Okay, so we'll be writing a plus b. So we'll substitute a 5, b 7. So answer is 12. Same thing, identifiers are the user given names. So programmer will define some variables, some words. Identifiers are the names given to different entities such as constants, variables, structures, functions. Okay, we'll be discussing what is variable, what is constant, what is structure, what is function. Okay, in the coming classes, constants here we'll discuss in this class only. Okay, for example, int amount, double total balance. Okay, we have some program, for example, sum of two given numbers. Okay, sum equal to num1 plus num2. Okay, that day we discuss sum equal to num1 plus num2. Okay, here number is the identifier, here where is the identifier, user given name. You can change the name. Okay, char is the reserved word, where is the user defined identifier. Okay, so user given names, programmer will define some words according to the purpose of the program. Those words are called identifiers. Okay, okay, int amount, double total balance, for example, total balance, amount are the identifiers. Sir, what are the rules for identifiers? How identifiers must be defined? There are certain rules. The programmer has to use certain rules. First character must be alphabet or underscore. Okay, underscore means hyphen like symbol. Okay, so underscore will be there on the keyboard. You observe after 0 on the keyboard. You cannot use a keyword. So int you cannot use. All the 32 keywords are reserved. You cannot use these words like void, size of, go to, default, do as your identifier. A fixed words కాబట్టి వాడకూడదు. Only first 31 characters are significant. You should use 30 1 characters together you can use 32 characters you can use together. It must not contain white spaces. Identifiers are case sensitive. So you should use capital X, capital small x. Int number capital, int number small letters. But both are different for the compiler. Must not contain white spaces. So this white space constants in or here return space 0. This is called white space. One space is called white space. So you should do like this: float a comma b. You should not use float right a space float b. You should not use. Okay, or 3 words like this we cannot use in the program. Okay, so for example I will show in the program. Okay, character where. Okay, where 1 for example, together we should write variable 1. If I am using like where 1, it is illegal. We should not give like this. Or number 1 for example, number 1 we could give like this. Okay, if you are giving like number dash space 1, this is called white space. Okay, while compiling we'll get error. See, expected underscore expected undeclared first use in the function. Each declared identifier is reported only once in each. సో ఇక్కడ నెంబర్ 1 ఉంది, ఇక్కడ నెంబర్ స్పేస్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ నెంబర్ 1 చెప్తుంది, ఇక్కడ ఈ 1 డిఫైన్ చేయాలని చెప్తుంది. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ యూజింగ్ నెంబర్ 1, సో ఎవ్రీవేర్ షుడ్ బి లైక్ నెంబర్ 1. ఎవ్రీవేర్ షుడ్ బి లైక్ నెంబర్ 1 ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఓకే, సో స్పేస్ ఇవ్వకూడదు, స్పేస్ లేకుండా రాయాలి. See, this time no error. Okay, so like spaces are not should not be used, they are called white spaces. Okay, so reserved words are the compiler defined words, identifiers are given by the defined by the programmer. So following the rules. Constants, constant means fixed values. Okay, in some programs some values may not be changed. For example, maximum marks 100. When I am recording your marks, entering your marks into the computer, somewhere if I am entering 101, it is error. Okay, 100 is the maximum marks, 50 is the maximum marks, 25 is the maximum marks, for example. So constants will be right, they are variables only, but they will be declared as fixed. Constants are also called literal. Constant can be of any data type. So data types మనకు తెలియదు ఇంకా, but we could declare, for example, according to C language, int side. If const keyword is not there, int side is called a variable. Means int side one time 10, one side 20, one side 30 we could store. But when constant is used, only 10 is fixed throughout the program. అంటే ప్రోగ్రామ్ మొత్తంలో మళ్ళీ చేంజ్ చేయకూడదు. ఓకే, constants are defined only uppercase letters. Okay, so constants, different types of constant will be there. Integer constant, real means like here we have examples. Integer constant means like this: real 0 point single character, a b, gender male female, m f, string, names or number combination. Group of characters is called string constants. Okay, observe the diagram. Next is strings. Okay, name, address, city, enter your name, enter father name. Okay, or welcome to see, hello, all these are called strings. So strings are the combination of letters and number symbols, or group of characters are called strings. Strings we have separate topic. Operators, okay, we have operators are separate topic, but here definition only. Operator means the symbols to perform certain mathematical or logical operation. Special symbols, okay, so brackets and other symbols may be used. Okay, so these are the tokens. Okay, you read constants separate topic and tokens together. Okay, keyword, identifier, constants, system words, user words, constants, strings, special symbols, operators. all together will be called as the C tokens. Okay, so after this we have operators topic separately. Operators, 8 types of operators untai, that also very important question. Okay, so C tokens question also very important. Okay, I conclude. Keywords, system defined words we could not use of our own words. So wherever necessary, that keywords should be used by the programmer and the meaning is specific. Identifier, user words x comma y, okay, a b c d, number 1 number 2, like programmer defined variables. Constants, fixed values in the program. Group of characters like name, father name, address are called strings. Plus minus, okay, greater than, less than are the operators. And hash include, okay, and the symbol also will be using in the future. Okay, and other symbols, any other symbols, they're called special symbols. And the separators also there, brackets also can be used. Okay, so C tokens very very important question and very easy. Okay, every entity in the program lo prati okka bhagamu, right, token, these 6 are the tokens. Okay, so hope you understand. Okay, right, I'll continue the operators topic in the next class.